ready to unlock that inner champion. We're diving deep into Kai Greene's awareness. Yeah, really getting into how we can tap into the potential we already have.
Yeah.
We're going to unpack chapters 1 and 4. It's really interesting stuff.
Yeah. Green busts some myths about success. And this isn't just like, motivational fluff. This is about understanding the real mechanics behind achievement and how anyone listening can apply those to their own lives.
So one of the things that I find really interesting about Greene is that he doesn't shy away from talking about how life can be unfair. He acknowledges that people start from different places, they have different resources, different backgrounds, but his core message is that your starting point doesn't have to dictate your end point. Yeah. He says it right off the bat. While we're all born into vastly different circumstances, we enter this world with this inherent equality. It's like he's saying, okay, life might not be a fair game, but at least we're all playing by the same rules.
Exactly. Think about it like a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some players spawn with better gear. They have a higher level. Maybe they even have some special items or advantages. But the fundamental rules of the game, how you earn those points, how you level up, those are the same for everyone.
Right. So somebody might get a head start because of their circumstances or whatever they were born into. But it's really the skill, the strategy, the choices they make along the way that ultimately determines their success in the game. And Greene gives some really interesting examples of this. He talks about people born into poverty who achieve incredible wealth. And then on the flip side, you have those who are born with a silver spoon and end up kind of squandering it all.
Yeah, and it's easy to look at those examples and get caught up in the what-ifs. But I think Greene's message is much more empowering than that.
Right.
It's not about dwelling on what you don't have. It's about recognizing the tools and the opportunities that are available to you.
He uses this great analogy of the $100 bill and the penny.
Right.
What really makes a $100 bill more valuable than a penny? It's not as if the materials themselves are worth that much more.
It's all about perceived value,
Mm.
right? We as a society, we've collectively decided that this piece of paper, this $100 bill, is worth a certain amount, even though a penny with its copper content might technically have more raw material value.
That's such a good point. And this is where I think Greene gets really interesting. He connects that idea of perceived value to how we see ourselves. It's like, just like that $100 bill, we all have inherent worth. But it's up to us to recognize it, to cultivate it, to really step into that value.
Absolutely. Think about it like this. What makes a piece of handcrafted furniture more valuable than something mass-produced? It's the skill, the time, the unique touch of the creator that went into making it. Greene's arguing that we need to apply that same thinking to ourselves.
Yeah. So I'm curious, what would you say is your unique craftsmanship? What value do you bring to the table? And this isn't about bragging or being arrogant. It's about honestly assessing your strengths, your experiences, everything that makes you, you.
It's about owning those qualities.
Yeah.